What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? We're really excited to have a new Rogue Fitness Incline Bench version 3.0. This is the brand new one that was just released 2021. We're going to discuss why we have this bench compared to the traditional flat benches we've used, some advantages, and then a variety of different movements we can use this bench for. First, couple reviews. We've been using the flat benches for a long time. I've always wanted to get one of these incline benches. It allows you to target different parts of the chest rather than just pressing horizontally. As you move the angle higher up, you can start to get into the upper pectoral muscles, and then you can even turn these into a military press where you're seated vertically. That helps isolate the shoulders completely, not allowing you to lean back or use your midline or like your back, like you'll sometimes see when people are doing standing strict shoulder presses. Couple things. The traditional Rogue benches, I believe they weigh like 70, maybe 80 pounds. This one's 120, 125 pounds. Significantly heavier. It's way sturdier than these older models of the benches that we use that have a little bit of wiggle room. So make sure you're careful moving it around. Fortunately, it has this handle and some really stable wheels. We got the stainless steel model that came with the upgraded wheels, I believe. Those bigger wheels are really cool. If you have any different surfaces, like rolling from the turf onto the mats, the bigger wheels help you roll through all that stuff much more easily. So these can definitely be used as a traditional bench. Dumbbell bench press, barbell bench press. But the real advantage comes when we can change the angle of the bench. So we can turn this into a full military style bench. It goes to a nearly vertical position. When you're seated here, this does not allow you to lean back, isolating the shoulders much more for people who tend to lean back. So helps you stabilize the midline, let the shoulders do all the work on the lift. As you start to lower the upper part of the bench, you're also going to want to raise this bottom so you're not sliding off the back side. So this is still a relatively vertical position. For this one, we're going to be getting into the upper chest, but also still using those shoulders a lot. And then finally, you can lower closer to a traditional bench. Somewhere in here, like to raise the angle up a little bit. So, changing your pressing angle, that allows you to develop the chest and shoulder muscles from different angles, helping build strong, healthy shoulders. Another common movement you'll see is using the bench to stabilize yourself for one arm bent over rows. You can also play around with doing those from different angles using that incline bench. You might find a little more comfortable bracing the knee. Now we're going a little more upright with that rowing motion. Again, building the back from different angles, not just being in that horizontal pulling position or the upright pulling position, but somewhere in between, letting yourself brace your body. Another fun thing, accessory work, you can use this as a preacher curl stand. Use that bench to help lock in the elbow and upper arm, isolating the biceps for a little bit of a beach body accessory work. If you're using the bench for incline barbell bench press, it can be a little tricky to get this set up in the right position. Recommend line up the upright with this bolt on the front of the bottom leg of the machine, or sorry, of the bench. Keep your barbell rack set to where you would use it for like a strict shoulder press or a front squat or back squat, the normal height like you would be unracking it on your shoulders. When you lay down, the bench is in the right position if your eyes are below that pull-up bar. We don't want to hit these J-cups on the way up, so we want to make sure we're a little bit forward. Also, be careful when you're first using this. These are going to be a little bit lighter with the incline than you would do on the traditional bench. Make sure you have a spotter. It can also be kind of difficult to spot because you're a little bit higher up, so it's hard for the spotter to get that leverage to lift up the barbell. So make sure you've kind of practiced that, or even maybe use like a stool or like a box behind you to let the spotter get on a higher surface to help them get a better angle for pulling off or helping spot you if needed. Finally, circling around, is this bench worth it? The Rogue Fitness bench, significantly more expensive than a lot of the cheaper models you'll see from other equipment manufacturers. We're really happy to spend the extra money. As you can see the machine, it looks super great. High quality engineering, made in the United States. Those are all things that I personally find valuable. It's super stable, much more so than the flat benches that we have, even though it's more of a investment. You know, the Rogue Fitness, it will last. It's gonna last a lifetime as long as we have the gym running. We'll have this bench and have it operational. The Rogue equipment holds its resale value much better than any other brand. For that reason, definitely recommend going with the Rogue Fitness Incline Bench 3.0 if you're considering purchasing one in the future. It'll be worth the extra investment. Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know if you have questions down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed.